Hi, and welcome to my video about Avbs' new adult rat diet.
Hi, I'm Edward. And so is he. And that little fella? That guy, he's Avbs, my pet rat. Avbs is about 1.5 years old, and whilst there must be some crossbreeding in his genetics, he's primarily a Rattus norvegius, or more commonly, the laboratory rat. Whilst Avbs may not be the fussiest of eaters with an opportunistic omnivore diet, I am trying to formulate a very specialised and highly precise diet to give him a good health and overall longevity. Before you select the foods that comprise the diet, it's paramount to understand common dietary related diseases and also the dietary requirements of the animal.
Whilst Avbs is hardly overweight, obesity and diabetes are becoming more and more prevalent in domesticated rodents. Ultimately, to avoid such issues, a diet low in fat and low in sugars is necessary, as well as keeping your rat
The other main dietary disease of concern is kidney nephropathy, which, whilst closely related to diabetes, also can be brought about due to imbalances between the calcium and phosphorus levels, in which phosphorus levels surpass the calcium levels. As such, a diet with a ratio of 1.3 calcium to 1 phosphorus is ideal. Whilst dietary imbalances in other macro and micronutrients can lead to adverse health effects, these are the two instances of most concern.
Now, let's look at the
To
dietary
reduce the chance of
requirements.
Avbs becoming overweight or obese from changing to his new diet, we need to first understand his maintenance energy requirement.
Avbs is a full-grown adult rat, and he only weighs about 310 grams, so each day he only requires 46.5 kilocalories. Avbs' necessary macronutrients. Avbs will require at least 4% dry matter of fat, 12% of protein, 0.4% of essential fatty acids, and 75% carbohydrates. Whilst Avbs is getting on, he's still a very healthy and active rat and will still be able to process quantities within the larger ends of the spectrums. Avbs' essential vitamins. These are the essential vitamins for rats. It's interesting to note that unlike humans, they do not require vitamin C in their diet as they are able to synthesize it themselves. Another point of interest is that vitamin A can be incredibly toxic if consumed in large quantities, resulting in hair loss. Avbs' essential minerals. Calcium is required in larger quantities than phosphorus, which is suggestive of a natural defense mechanism against kidney nephropathy. Some studies have also found chromium picolinate to extend the lifespan of rats. Avbs' adult rat diet.
Avbs' diet now contains 29 different ingredients as well as 3 different mineral mixes that are all interdispersed over a 7-day period. Of those 29 different ingredients, there are 6 different types of fruit, 12 different types of vegetables, 8 different types of grain, molasses, tofu, and 1 source of meat, all of which will help increase the palatability of the feed. The meat source chosen was oysters, as they will provide omega-3 fatty acids, and some of the redder, fleshier meats have been shown to increase the likelihood of rats biting their owners. The diet is now roughly 18% crude protein, 6% fat, and 3% fibre. Whilst the protein concentration is a little bit high, it's still within the acceptable zone. Tofu was the primary component of this diet, and it accounted for 37.18% of the overall feed. Tofu was selected in such large quantities because of its high protein concentration and low fat concentration. This means that it would not aid diabetes or the progression of weight gain. Similarly, it had a very high calcium concentration in comparison to phosphorus levels, which means that it would not help in the progression of kidney nephropathy. Total cereal was the second most abundant ingredient in the feed, at 17.48%. Total cereal is rich in fibre, low in fat, low in protein, so it complements the tofu very well. Similarly, it has many fruits in it, so it's rich in vitamins and especially rich in calcium. Whilst it may be relatively implicit, fruits and vegetables provide many essential vitamins and nutrients. No oranges were provided, as rats can synthesize vitamin C themselves, and furthermore, there was a 1:3 ratio of fruits to vegetables, as fruits can be dangerously high in sugars. Here is the final table of nutrients supplied versus nutrients required. Thank you.
As we can see from the previous table and current graph, the diet was successful in achieving a calcium to phosphorus ratio greater than 1 to 1. All graphs were made using Microsoft Excel. All food nutritional information was obtained from Food Standards Australia and New Zealand.